They call the island of Newfoundland the Rock. Rolling hills, rugged cliffs, Vikings and puffins, salt cod and screech. And anyone who is not from the island is a CFA, a come from away. But if you're an islander who's about to celebrate your 100th birthday, you might want your misguided family who've moved away to appalling places like Toronto and New York City to come home to help you celebrate. But before any celebration, maybe they need to learn a few things about the land they have forsaken. Because you know that the worst kind of CFA is an islander who has forgotten where they've come from. So, you devise a plan, a road trip route, for your rebellious children and grandchildren, forcing them together for a week in a van to put away their petty family squabbles and their prissy food fetishes, their champagne tastes, and their designer handbags. To travel across this island, to meet people who really matter, to eat food they never thought they'd touch, to see such sights as summer icebergs and soaring fjords, sights that awe even the most world-weary traveler among them. You want them to kiss a cod, drink screech, hike a rocky plain, sail a fjord, meet a Viking, dance at a kitchen party, and laugh at the puffins. You want them to travel the winding coastal roads, never knowing what they'll find around the next bend, because life's a bit like that, isn't it? You want them to come to know the otherworldly beauty of this island and its people, who weave a magical spell on anyone who's smart enough to let them. Most of all, you want them to fall in love with the island. You want them to come home. But every family has its secrets, and after 100 years of living, you know that your family has more than its share of skeletons deeply buried in the closet. And it's time to let them see the light of day. You may scandalize your offspring, but nothing will captivate their imaginations more than the mystery and emotional charge of the place where they were knit. They will be finally ready, more than ready, to raise a glass or two to 100 years. And they'll find that they have changed more than they can know. A love letter to the island of Newfoundland that could only have been written by a CFA who has fallen in love with the island and her people. We came from away that summer on the Rock. We'll take you along on the Houlihan clan's magical family ride as they unravel the mysteries of the family they never really knew.